All right, let's go.
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game series between the Arizona Diamondbacks and the New York Mets. Live baseball here on MLB Network, and it comes your way next. Steven Matz will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this guy has really struggled coming into this game, right? The league is hitting just under 300 against this guy, and that's something he really needs to improve on. And it'll be interesting to see if that trend continues in this start here.
Striding in, Starling Marte. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home.
It's a battle of left-handers this game.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A ball and no strikes. Fellas, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, despite the loss last time.
What's going on here? I know this stuff already. What? Wow. I don't know why this tutorial is occurring.
Timeout. They'd won 4 in a row, so they'd been on a nice little roll here. 2-0 now.
I don't know what that was all about. Anyway, here's the lineup for tonight. A couple of changes. I see Rojas is playing left field for the Diamondbacks, and also Kelly behind the plate. For the Mets, Marisnik gets the start in center field. Nimmo with the night off. Ramos back in the lineup.
Left a change out there for him, but he missed it. 2-1. Starting to get a bit chilly here tonight. 57 degrees at game time. He'll try to bunt his way on.
Oh, yeah, I don't know why this is happening.
As he gets this one down. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
So, for some reason, the tutorials that came up when the game was new, they came up again. I don't know how I accidentally enabled them, but it said to push this button to turn them off, and I did that, so hopefully that doesn't pop up again.
First pitch coming, here it is. Hits the bottom of the strike zone here with the sinker. Strike one. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty. Hey, you know what, Dero? This Ed Drummond, he's a good umpire. Fair umpire, good ball and strike umpire. Pretty much straight down the road.
That's all you look for, Dan. Just be consistent. I don't care if you're given 2 to 3 inches off the outside corner, but you can't do it on the inside corner. If you're going to stick to one thing and stay consistent with it, no player will have a gripe with you.
Change up, and he ain't buying it. 1-2.
I love a well-executed changeup, especially one down in the zone. The only problem throwing it in that situation, you leave that belt high or miss your spot just a hair, and you could have some problems.
Now a rocket deep down the line in left. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases.
Left it up too much.
He is in at second base with a 1-out double.
When it left his bat, I thought it might squirt foul, but it hugged the line and found its way into the corner. Thought it might be a little bit closer play at second, but he cruised in there with relative ease.
So now to the plate, Ketel Marte, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike.
Enough of that.
The 0-1 pitch. And he's got to be more disciplined here. It's 0-2.
Ooh, that's a good pitch to take a hack at right there. Change up in the zone. He'd like to have that one back.
Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. Open to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2.
Well, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
So I was watching a YouTube video earlier today about the sign stealing scandal of the Houston Astros, which you know,
Eduardo Escobar standing in.
I had casually been aware
the average coming in 257
of the scandal, but I didn't have very much of a knowledge on how they did it, and it's a pretty well done video. It was interesting.
Again, 2-0.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open.
And how
walk wouldn't be the worst
really
thing in this
simplistic
spot.
their method was of banging on a trash can to signify a breaking ball, with signs being stolen from by using a camera.
You would think in this situation, maybe with a base open, he'd just pitch around him and put him on first.
That zoomed into the catcher's signs, and then that video feed was relayed to someone in a hallway there that leads to the dugout. And then he would just
balls, no strikes. And that misses, ball
bang
4,
on a big
so
plastic trash can when they were calling for a breaking ball.
The first baseman.
Striding forward,
and you can hear it in these
we'll see if he can get out of this little dry spell he's stuck in. Not
in these games, these Astros games in 2017. And you would think that this is something that would have been picked up on
from the stretch
much earlier.
And a first pitch sinker is over for strike 1. Walker is a highly regarded defender, especially as corner infielders go. Some guys at first or third are there because they can hit, but he takes a lot of pride in his defense, and as a result, it's definitely not uncommon for him to make an impact on the game with his glove. And he fouls this one off. 2 down, runners at first and second.
Yeah, for I mean, there's footage from basically their entire 2017 season and all their home games they were doing it.
Swing there
just about.
Tie him up inside for the third strike, and the inning is over. Diamondbacks strand a pair. Now the Mets will step up for their first shot in a scoreless ball game. Robbie Ray, a southpaw from Tennessee, is the man on the mound. What's your take on him, Dan?
One of the things that jumps out, if you look at that stat sheet, a very high whip coming into this start. One of the things he's going to have to do a much better job, keep traffic off the bases, keep the walks down, try to limit the amount of hits. He's had a rough go of that so far this year. Let's see if he can turn it around in this one.
Not shortstop.
Stepping into the box, Ahmed Rosario, and he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one. Here comes the first pitch. A high fastball is in there. Well, guys, you take a look at this Diamondback squad as they begin play here tonight. They'll look to make it 3 straight here as they come in on the heels of 2 straight wins.
Yeah, Matty, they started yesterday off on the right foot. If they could put together 2 games in a row, a lot of positive vibes start happening. You never know. This could be a jump start to big things.
Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count and the pitch.
I got to count 1 and 2.
Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. And he struck him out.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Marisnik.
Here's Jake Marisnik. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. The average sitting right at 270 on the year. 2 home runs and 5 driven in.
Yeah, 270 on the season, but he's hitting well over 300 against left-handers, so he gets
Into
the start
the windup.
tonight.
Here comes the 0-1.
1-1.
Going to be a long day if he executes like this, punching tickets right out of the gate.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off.
And
Bases are
Marisnik
empty,
was
1 man out.
on that Astros team.
Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
Here's Yoenis Cespedes as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. He'll start this one at 269. 14 homers and 28 RBIs. The windup and the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now.
Knuckle curve.
Bases are empty here
So
with 2 men out.
4-seam, a slider, knuckle curve, and a 2-seam.
And a slider gets away from him here as it just about got him in the ankle. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. Struck him out, so he makes quick work of him here. 3 straight strikeouts, and the side is retired.
Could have gone either way.
Played an inning.
That was a
no
pretty good
score
pitch.
here on MLB
Man,
Network.
he struck out the side there. Ouch.
Into the box now, Ildemaro Vargas. He'll get us started in the top of the 2nd. Hard hit ball to second. He's got it. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the 2nd.
That is 7. The catcher, Carson Kelly.
At the plate, Carson Kelly. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
It's pretty good batting average. 329.
The pitch.
Nope. Ball 1.
Jeez. So not giving me the low strike. Well, he gave the other guy a low strike. Punched Cespedes out.
Misses. Ball 2.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work.
Yeah, and Matz has not walked too many this season.
He'll get his first opportunity in this one. He's set, and the pitch. Grounder down the line at third. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Now this is hit not all that hard out to second. Fielded cleanly, and he is in there.
Well, that was dumb.
The pitcher, Robbie Ray, steps up to the plate in a
very
sacrifice situation. So let's see if that is indeed on right here. Showing bunt here, but he takes ball one.
In today's game, if they're going to give you an out, you take it. You have to find a way to execute a pitch in the zone, allow him to get the bunt down, and take the out at first.
How's it going? Welcome.
No score here as we play inning number 2.
That's a bunted foul.
Smartly just ensure that this stays a foul ball. And he pops up the bunt attempt.
Oh my God, he let it drop.
Throw not in time at first, so the pitcher tries to give himself up, but instead he gets himself a base hit. Throw won't get him.
The right fielder, number 2.
How did that happen? Are you kidding me? Ugh. He should have thrown to third. That's bad play by me. I'll blame it on Matz. Well, not a good spot here. Got bases loaded now and 1 out.
Digging in next will be Starling Marte, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. And a golden opportunity here to give his guys the lead with 3 men aboard. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now. Bases are loaded with only 1 out. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. And a strike 3 called. My gracious, what a pitch with the bases loaded, and there are 2 away now.
Flat out locked him up with a changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it. So it's
all
a
right,
backwards
let's get
play
out of
for
this
him.
here.
Into the box, Nick Ahmed, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Certainly a big moment in this game. Bases loaded, tie score. The set and the 1-0. Ahmed was born in Massachusetts. He was taken in the 2nd round back in 2011.
Yeah, Matty, they
he wants the
certainly got it right
changeup.
when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar.
Missed.
Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Bases are loaded here, 2 down.
Calling for the slider. No. It's not even close.
To the Diamondbacks shortstop.
You fight so hard to get into these type of counts. You can't let this pitch get away from you. You have to keyhole something middle of the plate.
Here's the 3-1. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Hey, this is a huge
I missed the release on that one.
It would be demoralizing
I am
to watch
seriously
this
very
slip
lucky.
away.
He set the payoff pitch.
Oh,
Strikes him out.
wow.
Missed opportunity at the
Way to
plate.
get out of that
He has
one.
3 runners and the side is retired. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. Through an inning and a half. No score on MLB Network. And next will be the Mets cleanup hitter, Pete Alonso. He's got hits in each of the last 5 ball games.
Yeah, that was a close one.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. In there, 0-1. A ball and a strike to the Mets first baseman.
Hey, there's not a lot you can do with a slider breaking down and in unless you catch it way out front. I like the idea of taking it and making the pitcher bring you something a little more hittable.
That's on the corner to put him behind now. 1-2. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
One moment. All right, sorry about that.
And he misses with that one down and in. It's a full count now, 3-2.
Well, that sets up a big pitch right here, Matt, because you don't want to lose the leadoff guy in a scoreless game. It's tough to work around the leadoff walk.
I think it's just a fly
Center
out.
fielder on the run. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Batting fifth, the right fielder, Michael Conforto.
Next for the Mets, Michael Conforto. First pitch on its way. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. After it is Marte.
No.
He's
I
got
thought,
it. A
thought
nice
it might
play
have
there.
a chance,
2 away.
but no.
Batting fifth, the third baseman, J.D. Davis.
J.D. Davis the next to bat. First chance for him here after appearing as a pinch hitter in the game last night. Here it comes. Davis, a previous member of the Houston Astros. He was acquired via trade last year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
Bottom of the second here with no score. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
You know, when you haven't gotten a guy on base yet in the entire game, a 3-ball count kind of feels like a little mini rally. Let's see if he can get on.
A 3-1 pitch. And that misses, ball 4. And now the Mets have themselves a 2-out base runner.
Batting seventh, the catcher. Wilson.
So it's a runner at first with 2 gone. And next is the catcher, Wilson Ramos.
Hey. It's very graphic. I don't know why these tutorials are showing up. But maybe I should read this. This is a base running tutorial. You agree to lead a ball. I know that already. Yeah, okay, I knew that already.
From the stretch.
Nope, that's inside.
The 1-0 home is looked at for the first strike. Runner on first with 2 away. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Two balls and a strike. Here it comes. Lifted in the air toward the line and right.
Fall.
Marte on the move.
No, it's not.
He's there to make the play.
It's gonna fall right
and
into his
that'll
glove.
retire
What am
the
I talking
side.
about?
Mets strand 1. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. All set for the start of the inning. And that'll bring up the infielder, Ketel Marte. First pitch coming. Here it is. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0.
Jeez. This guy's got a small strike zone.
This is swung on and bounced to McNeil at second. Scooped up. Throw to first in time. And the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd. And with that, we give you a look at what's happening in the NL East race. So here's Eduardo Escobar, reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. Third inning, no score to this point. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Escobar, playing here in his age 31 season. This is his 10th season at the major league level, so almost a decade, which is quite an accomplishment. Outside, 2-1.
Sitting in a good spot right here. 2 ball, 1 strike count is yet to see a fastball. Have to be sitting on one right here.
All even now, 2-2. Now here it comes. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Christian Walker. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball 1, no strike.
The 1-0 home.
That's ball 2.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made.
A line drive right at him.
Diamondbacks down in order. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Bottom of the third now, and that'll bring in Jeff McNeil.
The second baseman, number 6.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
So one little detail that perhaps they missed in this game.
A ball and a strike.
I just realized this today. So McNeil uses knobless bats, which is pretty rare.
Grounded to short.
But you can see in the game that he has a regular knobbed bat.
And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Though there are some
sliding into the box, Steven Matz.
Details that are left in the game, and I do appreciate them.
Here's the first offering.
When I see them.
Fastball down around the knees there, taken for
in the
a
game,
strike.
you have the option of, occasionally you can play with like historical players. Not every historical player is available, of course, but
breaking ball drops right in
last
the chute
night
for a strike.
I did a
not sure what you're looking for.
A home
right
run
there,
derby with Harmon Killebrew, for example.
Middle center cut. Tough pitch to take.
But so you have these historical players in the game that are available. Some of them, some of the greats. John Olerud is also in the game, and I noticed that it has him
this is hit high in the air,
wearing a helmet when he's in the field, which is pretty cool.
Marte is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
The batter, number 1, shortstop, Ahmed Rosario.
Digging in to try it again, Ahmed Rosario. He went down swinging to start the home first. Pitch on the way. The pitch. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Hey, if he's going to get swings and misses at balls up and out of the zone, he's going to continue to go there.
A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. Pitch on the way. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. Hit hard, but foul. Mets are still looking for their first hit of the ball game. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2. Jake Marisnick would be next. Full count still. Payoff pitch one more time. And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
So a runner at first with 2 away. And up next, the center fielder, Jake Marisnick. From the stretch, here's the pitch. That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike.
No doubt, this is a steal situation right here. 2 outs and the leadoff hitter on first. This is the time you roll the dice and hope he gets in the scoring position where he can get a hit to bring him home.
Throw over to the bag, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
The count doesn't mean much to this batter. He's all in. He's not concerned with striking out, so he's going to get his A swing off.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit.
Well, this team, they're swinging at everything, but that pitch was just a little too far out of the strike zone.
Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. Kelly recovers. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. So it's no runs on no. New inning set to get underway, and standing in as the switch hitting second baseman, Ildemaro Vargas.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Smoke toward the hole. And that is through into right field for a single.
Now back, the catcher, Carson Kelly.
Into the box now, Carson Kelly.
Oh.
Swing at the first pitch and bang one into right center field. That's a base hit. This will kick up against the wall now. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
Yeah, they've been stymied so far in this one, but they've strung together a couple hits and are poised to finally break through. A base hit to the outfield, and we've got the makings of something special working here.
At the plate, Josh Rojas, as he'll take a look at ball 1.
Well, they've yet to hang a number on the scoreboard, but it looks like they've got a great opportunity from the breakthrough. Going to be pretty demoralizing if they can't.
Here he comes on 2-0. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
This is a situation where the offensive player just needs to do his job. Take inventory, infield back, get you a ground ball somewhere in the infield, preferably off the corners, and get your team a lead.
And he's retired 1 away.
Okay. Uh-oh. Well, Vargas got injured, which...
Tim LaCastro will have to get loose in a hurry now as he'll come in and run following the injury.
Must have tweaked
Next
something.
Next hit will be the pitcher, Robbie Ray.
The batter, the pitcher, Robbie Ray.
He's set. Here it comes. The 1-0.
Might get the take sign here until he sees a strike. He's not known to be a very good hitting pitcher.
Too high.
Oh, come on.
3-0.
It's amazing how guys can lose focus sometimes when the weaker hitters come up, especially the pitchers. You got to stay on the attack and minimize pitches and get these guys out in a hurry.
3-1 the count now. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Oh, man, was that a hack. He's trying to create his own run support with a swing like that.
3-2 pitch. Down the third baseline. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Sent on the ground out to second. He's got it.
Yeah,
only play will be to
first.
first, as we'll see our first run score here, as this is a 1-0 ball game.
Really good job of putting the ball in play right there. Even though it wasn't a base hit, it does bring the go-ahead run for his team.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. They'll start him with a sinker here, but that sinks a bit too much that time. It's 1-0. That evens it up 1-1. 2 outs here with a runner at third. Tries to change up on him there, but it's a ball. 2-1. Now a ball lined to the left side. Foul. The 2-2. And here's a pitch swung on and grounded toward Rosario at short. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. Fair to say, oh my goodness, these folks are not headed for a career on Broadway. Don't touch. Tim LaCastro will remain in the game at second base after coming on as a pinch hitter in the last half inning.
Number 16, Tim LaCastro.
Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And up next, the big RBI-minded bat of Yoenis Cespedes. Here's the first pitch to him. A swing and a shot hit down the corner.
Okay.
And gone. He tucked it just inside the foul pole to tie the game.
Hey, Cespedes
Solo
is hot.
home run here off the bat of Yoenis Cespedes. Home run number 15 for him thus far, as the Mets have come back to tie
Wasn't
things
that
at
deep,
1.
but just deep enough.
Only the first hit of the night, but it was a big one. He absolutely punished that mistake, and you have to wonder if that will open the floodgates a little.
So here's Pete Alonso, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Yeah, first hit of the game.
A ball and a strike.
Wow, I can't believe the hitter took that one. The pitcher absolutely got away with a hanger.
La potencia. Yep.
Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
Looks like that bomb earlier in the inning kind of put this pitcher on the defensive. That being very aggressive right now.
One run, just one hit, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1. You're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
Pitch on the way. Fouled away. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Wow.
So after getting the strikeout on the fastball, not a bad time to check out our pitch speed comparison for our two starters. Both guys pretty close, top speeds of 95 and 94. Next up for New York, Michael Conforto. First offering on its way.
Nope, back down.
Here comes the 1-0.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
Now the 2-0. Nope. 3-0.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
Oh my, this ball is crushed.
Forget about it.
Where will this one end up? Over the bullpen and gone.
A majestic shot.
Solo home run there for Michael Conforto.
That was one of the more satisfying ones I've hit.
And the Mets move out to a 2-1 lead.
Who said this guy can't hit left-handers?
Another excellent swing right there.
Hey, it's
That's
a fat
multiple
3-0
home
pitch.
runs in the same inning. Watch yourself.
Ray
You're
knew
missing
it.
over the heart of the plate.
Way out of here.
Standing in now, J.D. Davis. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. He'll enter play here at 3:04. 4 home runs and an even 20 RBIs. And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now.
They obviously circled him before the game that they were not going to let him beat them. Walked him this first time up, and now they're nibbling again.
3-0 to him now. Taking all the way, and it's 3-1 now. Now a swing as he hits this one into the air. This will be foul off to the right, out of play.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
And he held up in time, but it's strike 3 called, and there are 2 down.
You know, I'm not quite sure how that strikeout will be scored, looking or swinging. He tried to check his swing, but I'm pretty sure the home plate umpire was ringing him up regardless.
And that'll bring up Wilson Ramos, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. That one bends into the zone. A strike on the breaking ball. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Now the pitch. Two runs on 2 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Line towards center field. Marte is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side.
Golfed that one.
Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Welcome back to Flushing, Queens. Before we get back to baseball, let's check in with Heidi.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Torey Lovello about the Diamondbacks' offensive production. And one thing he stressed to me was the need for them to have better at-bats when they've got runners on base. With just 1 hit with runners in scoring position in the game, you can understand why he feels that way. But he also says he likes the way his guys are responding to the adversity. It seems as though they're keeping their energy and mood up. So we'll see if they can start coming through with some big hits as we go forward.
It's not giving me that call.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
Not even close with the 1-0. He needs to get back in the zone, but be careful. Work the quadrants.
Outside, 3-0 now.
Not the way you'd like to start this fifth inning, falling behind 3-0 on the count. It's about time he starts throwing some strikes.
Taken, but that catches the inside part of the plate. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Cespedes going back. Gone to lead off the inning.
Sure, why not?
A solo shot here to left. 4th home run for him on the season. And the Diamondbacks have come back to tie this one at 2.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here, it's not the end of the world.
And now, Ketel Marte. Hit weakly back to the mound. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
The third baseman is one of Escobar.
First delivery to him on the way. Looked like the sinker there dipped a little below the knees. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that's through for a hit.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
McNeil is there, 2 down.
Now batting, second baseman.
Ready now for the Diamondbacks, Tim LeCastro. First at bat of the game for him here in the 5th, as he was a late entrant into this one. No balls and a strike to count. He's ready. Here's the 0-1.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
0-2 pitch is a sinker that misses, but he's still in command 1-2. Skied into straightaway right. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. But the Diamondbacks come back to tie it on this solo home run. Bottom of the 5th coming up, and we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. Welcome back to Flushing, Queens. Before we get back to baseball, let's check in with Heidi.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Mets manager to discuss his thoughts on his club's offense so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said the high pitch count they've run up is a result of a lot of great battles at the plate by his guys, and he's not wrong. So far, they've worked 5 full counts in their at-bats.
Thank you, Heidi. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Seared down the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch started to go.
What?
Look for the appeal down to third, and ring him up, says the third base umpire. He's gone.
All right, pinch hitter.
Eduardo Nunez will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. Out in front of it, strike one. One out, nobody on.
Nope.
And he lays off for ball one. The 1-1. Here's a fastball that's wrapped out to left center.
Hey,
and
that's
this
in the
is going
gap.
to get down
No,
for
it's
a
not in the
base hit.
gap. It's, oh, well, it is, but he cut it off well.
Now batting, shortstop, Rosario.
Back to the top of the order now, and up next will be the shortstop, Ahmed Rosario. Here's the first pitch to him, and this misses outside and a bit high. 1 ball, no strikes. Rosario, a native of the Dominican Republic. He's in his 4th season as a major league player. Now the 1-0. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Center fielder on the run. He gets there and makes the play for the 2nd out of the inning.
Now batting, the center fielder, Jake Marisnick.
Now at the plate, Jake Marisnick. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
Now a swing as he shoots this down the right field line. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
And this might be the kind of AB that gets him out of that slump. Smart hitting here, just going with the pitch, using the whole field instead of trying to do too much. The results speak for themselves.
Nice double.
Take a moment here at home plate as he asks for time. Here's the left fielder, Yoenis Cespedes. The swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play.
In front of that one. Oof.
The 0-1 offering. 2nd and 3rd, 2 away. And really stretching out the at-bat as he steps out for a 2nd time. Two balls and a strike.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
Good speed on the bases.
Ready with the 2-1.
Up the middle.
Up the middle and in for a base hit. And not in time as the run scores.
Two-run base hit.
With that base hit right there, D-Row, that's his 3rd RBI of the game. More importantly, his team's now ahead.
Yeah, these are the special ones. He's had a great approach all day. He's battled his tail off, and he's given his team single-handedly, almost given his team a chance to win this one.
Up
now
next,
it's Alonso.
The power bat of Pete Alonso. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 0 for 2 for him to this point.
That is the kind of hit that the Mets have been struggling to get lately.
Comes set and the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. 2 out with the man at first. High and deep down the left field line. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. Working for the punch out and the offering. Rounded weakly to the left. In a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors and a runner left on. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. It's the Mets 4 and the Diamondbacks 2. Brad Brock is going to come on in relief as he'll be making his 20th appearance of the season.
Number 29, Brad Brock.
Top half of the 6th about to get started, and now it'll be the catcher, Carson Kelly.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
The left fielder, number 10, Josh Rojas.
Coming to the plate now, Josh Rojas. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And oh, that gets him on the mound. Thankfully, he's able to recover, and he gets the second out at first. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. David Peralta will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
David Peralta.
A ball and no strikes. Brock has a good reputation for preventing the long ball. One swing can change the complexion of the ball game when you're coming in late, but he rarely lets that happen. Part of what makes him as effective as he is. 2-0 now. Here it comes. 2 balls and a strike.
Boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup, so if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
Now the 2-1 hit in the air down the right field line, but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Here now the 2-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. So 1-2-3 go the Diamondbacks, still down by a count of 4-2. Merrill Kelly enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 29, Merrill Kelly.
Bottom of the inning now.
Leading up for the Mets,
In that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Well hit. Deep down the right field line. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul.
What a tease. What a tease.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
He wasn't even close to swinging right there. That was a stone cold take.
The 1-2. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. Here now the 2-2. Popped up. Walker is there for it. 1 down.
Up next to the Mets, the third baseman, J.D. Davis.
Now batting, J.D. Davis. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
And that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit.
Ambush tactics right there. But he didn't try and do too much. He stayed in there and just drove it back up the middle.
Bravo!
Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Waved at and missed as he took something off there. 1-1.
Great pitch in that situation.
Tried to hold up
he makes
there,
contact on that one. More than likely, he's hitting into a double play.
Now the 1-1 pitch is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. Kelly stands 6'2" and throws from the right side. He was an 8th round selection back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
And now before the 1-2, time is called at home plate. Two and 2 to the Mets catcher.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
Here's a look over to first and a dive, but he's back in there. Ball 3. 3-2 now.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. On a line to shortstop. And now a throw to first, and they got him. Never really had a chance with the hit and run on as he gets doubled up on the line drive. No runs on a hit, no errors, and no one left. We're through 6 full. It's the Mets 4 and the Diamondbacks 2.
Tried the hit and run. Didn't work.
Here's Starling Marte. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs.
Jerry Familia is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 27, Jerry.
1-0, 2.42 ERA.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Count 1-0.
The 1-0 delivery. Hit softly down the line at first, but a foul ball. 1-1. Nearly got the inside, but ruled the ball.
This guy's got a tight strike zone.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Weak grounder down the line at third, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Grounded up, and that is off the first base bag. And they'll apply the tag here for the out.
Good God.
Sometimes for a first baseman, the best thing you do is just go ahead and tag the guy like that. Hey, there's a lot more that can go wrong.
So it bounced. This is going to look kind of silly. So what they're saying is that it rolled down first base, but bounced off the bag. I mean, you'll never see that. Try 1,000 times, it'll never do that. But it bounced the bag in such a way that it goes directly up and goes backwards. So let's see that from this angle. Are you serious? So, and it just comes to a stop. Alonso has to grab it and just barehand tag Marte. He just barely gets the out. I've never seen anything like that before. Wow.
From the stretch. Oh, and that one slung through the strike zone that time at 98. 0-1.
Great job by the pitcher right there, changing eye levels. We all know he's a sinker ball pitcher, but if he could throw some four-seamers up in the zone like that, it could work for him.
Tried to work it back to that low inside corner, but it misses. 1-2. Seventh inning here at the ballpark. 4-2 our score. A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2.
I think he had his mind made up. He was swinging the bat and trying to protect before the ball even left the pitcher's hand. That pitch wasn't even close. He would have needed a flag.
Yeah, I tell you, it was baseball physics. I don't know. I mean, I'm not sure if that would happen. It seems a little. I mean, I think a ball would be hit far enough that it would still have enough momentum that it wouldn't completely reverse course like that. That's what seems unrealistic to me. I mean, I understand it hitting the bag, skipping up, but still heading towards the outfield. Whatever.
At the plate now, Ketel Marte, and he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball. 1-0.
An out is an out. That's
really
right.
Use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Diamondbacks center fielder with a friendly 2-0 count.
You'd never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this.
I don't want to face Escobar with a guy on.
And that one's taken outside for a ball.
They walked him.
So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
Well, they were obviously pitching around him there, and I don't blame him. With the bases empty and 2 outs and a hitter of this caliber at the plate, make somebody else beat you.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. A runner on first with 2 away. And he falls behind. 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And a swung on and missed for out number 3. One left for the Diamondbacks. They trail it here 4-2.
That's a huge out.
Last half of the 7th here and set to go.
All right, well, let's get Lugo up.
The second baseman, number 6.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. High and deep to right. Marte going back. Still going back.
Insurance.
And goodbye. This one ain't coming back.
10th of the year.
A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Number 10 for him on the year. And just like that, it's now a 5-2 ball game.
Hey, in today's game of extreme velocity, if you have mediocre stuff, you cannot miss over the heart of the plate. You have to nibble at the corners. He wasn't able to do that, and he paid the ultimate price.
Dominic Smith will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 2, Dominic Smith.
First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Smith stands in at an even 6 feet. Throws left-handed, swings the bat the same way. He's in his 4th season as a major league player. Pulled toward right center field.
We'll say yeah.
Marte is to his left as he puts it away in the alley for the first out of the inning.
Up next to the net, the shortstop, Rosario.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ahmed Rosario. First delivery to him on the way. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. There's a chopper foul over to the right side. 0-2 now. 0-2, here it comes. And you can tell he wanted to pull off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
That's a pretty good pitch right there. That fastball on the inner half of the plate. You can see that he just isn't able to get those arms extended, and pretty ugly swing right there.
Into the box, Jake Marisnick. Hit down the third baseline. On it goes right through him into left field. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
The left fielder, number 52, Joe Hennig. That's today.
Yoenis Cespedes striding in next.
Oh,
popped up.
You kidding me?
Foul ground.
Oh, what a waste of that bat. It's my fault.
But the Mets are able to tack on one thanks to the solo homer. We'll march on to the 8th. Now 5-2 New York. Seth Lugo has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 67, Seth Lugo.
Diamondbacks will have to face the back end of the bullpen now.
ready to begin the 8th. And here comes the first baseman, Christian Walker. The pitch.
That's a ball.
The 1-0. In there, and it's even at 1.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Line drive to left. Cespedes is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Now
time to give you a look now at the numbers for our two starting pitchers, and really nothing to write home about on either line, as neither guy was able to last even 6 innings. Up next for Arizona, Tim LeCastro. He flew out in his last at-bat.
And with his speed, he's one of those rare guys who you'd actually like to see keep the ball on the ground. You can't beat out a fly ball in this game.
Swinging a ground ball to third. And quickly, there are 2 away.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Coming to the plate now, Carson Kelly. Only 4 outs remaining for them to try and rally back in this one. Here comes the first pitch. And it's fouled away.
He was absolutely all over that fastball. Have to find a way to keep that fair.
Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes.
Hey, this is an amazing inning right here. Attacking the zone, keeping his defense invested. Chance to get off the field super quick.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning.
All right.
Diamondbacks down in order. They trail 5-2. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and digging in is the big-time power threat, Pete Alonso. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he takes ball 1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage.
Shift.
The right fielder, number 30, Michael Conforto.
Stepping in, Michael Conforto. First pitch coming. Here it is.
At the ball.
Chopped toward the second baseman. And there are 2 away now.
Up next to the net, the third baseman, J.D. Davis.
Ready once again, J.D. Davis. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. The windup and the 0-1. Sets the target low here, and it misses 1-1. We're in the 8th inning now of a 5-2 ball game. And that misses 2-1. 2-2. The 2-2. Hit hard to short. There is Ahmed. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. Mets go down 1-2-3, and it remains 5-2.
Leading off for Arizona, the left fielder, Josh Rojas.
Edwin Diaz comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
Number 39, Edwin Diaz.
They always play the same music when Edwin Diaz is warming up, and unfortunately, with the stream, you don't get to hear it because that's not transmitted on the stream. But I hear it. It gets me kind of pumped up.
Here's the first pitch to him. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make him try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Get it ready, big boy. This guy's throwing 3 digits right here. The best way I can help the fans is 90 to 92, you can usually see seams. 92 to 95, it starts to really quicken up on you. Over 3 digits, you're seeing a white blur.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. And this is popped up near second base. And they'll put this one away for the first out of the inning.
Now back, the pitcher.
Stephen Vogt will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 21, Stephen Vogt.
Ball 1. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
The last thing you want to do when you've got a 3-run lead in the ninth is give the other guys any sense of hope. It's a good time to challenge here on 2-0, especially since there's a good chance he's taking until he gets a strike.
Here it comes, the 3-0. And he lays off ball 4. So he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Starling Marte. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Here comes the first pitch. Now the fastball is swung on and missed.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
Goodness. 0-2 now.
Real ugly 0-1 swing there. As a pitcher, you've got to be hunting for the strikeout knowing you have this guy way off balance.
Line to the right side. But he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the second out.
The bat, number 13, shortstop, Nick Ahmed.
Now in the box, Nick Ahmed. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. First offering on its way. 2 out with a man at first. Fastball, and that thing's a blur up there, folks. 1-1. checks his swing here, but he does so in time. And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight. Arizona down to its last strike. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. A crowd in excess of 37,000 come to their feet. Arizona.
Put it in the books.
Man, a hitter must feel hopeless against that kind of gas. That final pitch.
100 mile per hour.
Fastball, and this thing is over.
5-2 the final score tonight. The Metropolitans used a nice fifth inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back.
Matz
Steven Matz
beat the Diamondbacks for only the second time this year.
For the save, his 9th of the year. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian. We all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious New York Mets, 5 runs, 8 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. For the Diamondbacks, 2 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 9 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours exactly.
All right.
Thank you.
Well, let's take a look at the highlight reel.
Drive home safely.
This is back in the 4th inning. I don't really know what's significant about that. Oh, yeah, I thought the first run scored. The pitcher, Ray, hit a ground out, and the runner from third scored. And then Cespedes tied the game up again with a solo home run on, I think, the first pitch, the beginning of the 4th inning, bottom of the 4th. And then Conforto on a 3-0 count, a 430-foot home run in that same inning. So that gave Matz the lead for the first time. It was short-lived as Ahmed hits a solo home run to lead off the top of the 5th. Diamondbacks get back on the board. It's tied at 2. Bottom of the 5th, Cespedes with a clutch base hit to center field, scoring 2 runs off the 2nd and 3rd. Mets take a 4-2 lead. Mets add another with a solo home run from McNeil in the bottom of the 7th. Edwin Diaz came in for the save, and he strikes out Ahmed with a 100-mile-per-hour fastball. And that's all. Mets win 5-2. Let's take a look at the box score here. It's for the Diamondbacks. Ray with a loss, his 6th of the season. And for the Mets, Marisnik with 2 hits, Cespedes with 2 hits, and 3 RBI. Solo home run for Conforto. And the solo home run is 1 hit for McNeil. Only 2 walks for Mets batters today. Mets hit 3 home runs, McNeil, Conforto, and Cespedes. They're 10th, 11th, and 15th of the season, respectively. Matz only pitched 5 innings, but he gets his 5th win of the season. He goes to 5-3. Brock, Familia, and Lugo were effective in relief, and then Diaz with his 9th save of the season. Cespedes, the player of the game, 2 for 4, 1 home run and 3 RBI. Okay, let's advance the day here. And here's our matchup for tomorrow. Mets face against the left-hander again, Alex Young versus Rick Porcello.
Good Thursday morning to you, Show Nation. Let's jump right into Wednesday's baseball action. Starting off in the National League East, the New York Mets launched 3 home runs as they took down the visiting Diamondbacks 5-2. The San Diego Padres totaled 11 hits as they took down the Fish in Miami 9-4.
So 5.5 games
they now
out
have
from
5
first
straight
place.
wins. The Mariners combined for 10 hits as a team as they pulled away from the Nationals 6-0. Cole Hamels got the win, number 7 thus far, as Atlanta downed the Cardinals 3-1. He is currently in the top 5 in the NL in wins. The Los Angeles Dodgers completed a 3-game series sweep as they defeated the visiting Fightin' Phils 11-5.
Dodgers in first
The Milwaukee
place.
Brewers amassed 14
Mets
hits in the game
are
as they defeated
one of the
the
wild
visiting
card
Yankees
teams at the moment.
13-12. The Buccos knocked out 10 hits as a team as they nabbed the win against the visiting Cubs 5-3. The Giants finished off a 2-game sweep as they defeated the visiting Tigers 4-3. Jose Altuve plated 5 on the day with 2 big flies.
Tigers
as
lost,
Houston bested the Blue Jays
They go to
7-3. He is currently
8-41.
among the AL leaders in batting average. The Red Sox sent 3 balls into the seats as they destroyed the Rays 7-1. The Chicago White Sox completed a short 2-game sweep as they bested the visiting Rockies 4-3. The Cincinnati Reds put together 10 total hits as they beat the Tribe in Cleveland 4-3. The Kansas City Royals combined for 4 total home runs as they defeated the visiting Angels 6-5. The Twins brought out the rooms in a 3-game sweep as they took down the visiting Orioles 2-0. The Texas
Twins
Rangers had
season.
lost their previous 8 games but put a halt to that as they defeated the A's in Oakland 7-1. Thanks for joining me. That's all for today. Same place, same time tomorrow. Enjoy the games.
All right, well, there you have it. Here's our matchup, and we'll see if we can end the series strong before facing off against the first place Atlanta Braves. See you for the next one. Have a good night.